Yes.
I mean, how are you doing all this, Carol?
I don't have a choice but to deal with it. You know, people say you'll get through it, and how do you do it? And it's my job. He's my son. I mean, I can't walk away. I have to do it. I have to follow through. I have to be there at his bedside. I have to hold his hand. I have to tell him it's going to be okay. That's what moms do. You know, so it's not, can you do it? Do you want to do it? It's, you have to do it. It's your child.
And when you look at Riley, like after that day, did you feel more inspired knowing the day almost came? Or did it hurt even more getting so close?
It's extremely scary because, I know I said it before, but it was a year and 7 months before we got that call. So to know that after all that time we were sent back home, you know, I'm afraid to know how long it'll be before we get another offer. You know, and the problem is you need to get the heart and the lungs at one time. And they have to make it from the donor back to Children's Hospital and be in good condition. And up until the second that they put him into Riley.
And you were telling me before, Carol, you believe he's the only child in the Northeast or in the country?
He is the only child under 5 in all 11 regions of this country. Waiting for a heart and lung transplant. But I think an important thing to know is that Children's Hospital in Philadelphia is the only hospital on the East Coast that performs the surgery on children. If you wanted to have it done for another option besides children's, you would have to go to St. Louis as a second option. And the reason is you know, there tends to be a lot of poor post-transplant outcomes.
And what makes this difficult? Because it's a heart and lung, or is it is Riley an unusual blood type? Does anything complicate the matter even further?
No, his blood types are positive, so we have that in our favor. His heterotaxia complicates it a little bit. His size complicates it a little bit. He hasn't gained any weight in over a year, and all of those factors go into play when you're matching up donors. You know, there's different determining factors for the heart and for the lungs. So to bring them together and make a match, and then match them to the child, it makes it hard to do.
You know the day's going to come.
I'm hoping the day is going to come. You know, and that's why I think it's important for people to know that organ donation is so important. I don't want people to be discouraged because they see that, you know, a lot of people know Riley in this community and in this area, and who are going to see this and say, but he didn't get his organs. No, he didn't get his organs. But other children's parents were sitting at their bedsides that night thanking God because they did get their organs, you know, and Riley's day will come. He'll get his organs.
I understand that three children got transplants that day.
At CHOP.
Yeah, at CHOP.
Yeah.
I mean, that gives you hope.
Absolutely, absolutely. I wish Riley was one of them, you know. But but the reality is, the other side is not a fix-all, and that's been made very clear since we had to make the decision to do transplant. You know, that we're just kind of swapping one set of problems for another. But as the doctor said it, Riley was hospitalized a few weeks back for rotavirus, and they had said that we have two choices: we have bad and we have bad, but one has hope. So we're going to take the 20% chance that Riley will survive and live past transplant because there's hope on that side. If we continue on the path we're on, there isn't any hope. So, you know, organ donation is paramount. And it's hard to address that because obviously we need children, you know. But just if you're ever in a situation, God forbid, and it is your child, just think of the children that can be saved. And your child will live on through those children, you know.
You did such a nice job, Carol.
Really?